Alright, starting this discussion up pretty hot. Um, by the narrator explaining how this town is, it's giving very much Linden vibes. I don't mean that in any disrespectful way or throwing any shade at Linden. Just my first takeaway. As soon as I hear whatever she said, just straight Linden. But first takeaway was about Shelly being killed and how news didn't really break out as fast as it would usually, which seemed very suspicious. And then, what a coincidence. Some big news comes out, and it's an ex-sheriff. What's his name? I forgot his name. Oh, Fred Lamb. Ex-sheriff, and all his DNA and blood were found at the crime scene. Okay, that's a really big step. Like, that's huge news. So this also makes me think, like, was this kept under the rug for so long because it was an ex-sheriff gonna make the whole, like, department look bad? But if that's what they're thinking, this made them look even worse because it was kept under the rug for so long. No news were coming out, which is kind of stupid. And like I said, what a coincidence that he was a sheriff. Because another coincidence is him staying 2 doors away from her apartment. I wonder if they had any previous altercations or fights about something, but I highly doubt it. From the way that the narrator talks about him and her, it seemed like they wouldn't have an issue. And a statement that he also claimed was that he's not denying that he did it, which is fucking mind-blowing. Excuse my language, but that's fucking insane. Like, how can you, like, I don't know, not even deny it? Or like, did he know that it was gonna be swept under the rug? Is that why he said that? Or like, what was his train of thought here? Like, I'm not quite understanding this. Then they fucking let him out? What the fuck? That was crazy. How do you, after charging him too? He was in jail, booked in, charged, and then they fucking let him out? That's insane. That's mind-blowing. That, like, got my brain, like, fucking, what the fuck? Anyways, they dropped the charges temporarily. Wow, what a fucking shock. But I don't know how I feel about that. Obviously not good, but like, what? I don't get it. I don't. But this was all in 2017. Till now, he hasn't been charged or booked again. This is literally my brain right now. Just fucking, I don't get it. Like, an ex-cop hasn't been charged after 8 years? That's crazy. What the fuck is he doing? I don't know. I'm sure fucking Shelly would be enjoying the life that she wanted. 8 years is a long time for somebody to not deserve justice, especially after a death. That is crazy. Another major thing that stood out, not major thing, but another thing that stood out to me was how when the narrator approached the family, I think it was the niece and the mother on the Zoom call, she started out by asking them if they had any questions for her and not just getting like straight to the point, you know, where to where it feels weird or like strange. Because I mean, it would be pretty dang weird if like somebody emailed me and was like, "Hey, I have some questions for you about the case of Shelley," and then the narrator went into it very positive and like in a good way to where you can see that her intentions are good and not weird or bad or so that's really what I liked about this narrator. Seems like every other case that we've listened to in past courses, and something that I don't like about her is how low tone of a voice she is. Like, there's no enthusiasm into it to where it like makes it interesting. I tried listening to it before, and it didn't really keep me engaged. But now I have to really focus. But it's fine. It should be fine. But yeah.